So good morning, everyone. So I'm actually by profession a technologist. I work in Wipro as a chief architect, and I've been living with technology for more than 20 years now. So the topic or the theme of this particular TEDx event told that it is embrace technology. I'm not sure whether I would want to do that. Nevertheless, technology has played a dominant role in my own life, and it's going to play further in various areas that I'm kind of engaged with, not so conventional, but applying technology into other unknown areas. Like I worked on preserving the cultural heritage of India, both tangible and intangible heritage. Then currently I'm engaged with medical area and things like that, where it can make difference to the human lives. So most importantly, this talk I'm going to take you through it's only one slide actually. I just use one slide which talks about the trends of technology from 2010 to 2050. This is from nowandnext.com. They have done a beautiful one-slider of all the technologies which are going to come and organized in such a way that how it is going to impact in different walks of our life. So many of you, you would have known that the computing is one very important paradigm in the area of broader area of technology which has changed our life. The other one is the communication. So currently we are riding on the third or the fourth wave of computing. The fifth wave is going to start. So what are the key drivers for that? The key drivers for the fifth generation computing. Do you know about generation of computing? Anybody? So the fifth generation is called as invisible computing. So this was envisioned by one of the very famous researcher in Xerox Research Center, Mark Weiss. He told the computers will be everywhere, not W-H-E-R-E. Of course, it is W-H-E-R-E, but then it will be everywhere. It's like software. It's called everywhere. So this is going to be the fifth wave of computing. And what are the key drivers that are going to make that is, the first and foremost is the rapid digitization of the whole world. So what it is going to bring in? People will be able to record each and every event of their lives, from birth to death. So then most of the people will have multiple avatars. Like you will be in one form in physical world, multiple forms in virtual world. So you'll have your own profile in social network, different social networks, different profiles, different networks. So you'll have your own different types of avatars in the virtual world. And then, most importantly, another three to 4 years, that's the research I'm doing right now, what we call it as cognitive pervasive companions. So you will have companions which are intelligent systems, which are intelligent agents. Like you have a companion, like a human as another companion, you will have a machine as a companion. And then the machine can come in multiple forms. It can come as a robot. It can come as an intelligent smart agent sitting on your mobile. It is all pervasive. It knows everything about you. So what is most important thing is how the paradigm that is going to change another couple of years down the line, how we lead with, what kind of behavioral change that is needed for us. So The most important thing which is also going to come is like digital cache widely embedded in human body. So these are the new trends which are going to come in. Then you will talk about ubiquitous computing, then wearable computers, then global sensor network, etc., which are going to enable this cognizance of a person, privacy lost completely. So this is going to be enabled through this enabling technologies. So you're already seeing augmented reality windscreen, right? I mean, augmented reality goggles, Google goggles, you would have heard about it, right? So by this year end, this will be a reality. I demoed this concept live in TED 2009. This augmented reality goggles and bringing back the life to the ancient sites. And this is going to be the reality this year. And a lot of things, the information that you need when you interact with other person is going to be available a priori to you, so that, like for example, you're meeting some people here, you know about the person already. So how it is mined? This through this agent which are mining the data about you. The most important thing, this whole thing that is the background processing that is working behind us, is going to create what is called as constant digital distractions. And this is a kind of a, I would say, it can become a disease after some time. So epidemic of new mental disorders linked to uncensored use of digital devices. So these are the ill effects of technology. That's why I told, I don't want to embrace technology. I want to use it. So then people had to go into digital diets. Like, I want to keep away from the digital devices. So then they will also take vacation in communication-free resorts. So they don't want to be, communicated by anyone. So they want to leave, go to Himalayas or somewhere. So they don't want to disturb their peaceful souls, actually. So the next effect is what is going to happen with all this epidemic coming. It will give a boost to what is called as medical tourism, right? So I'm just trying to build a story on what is available in terms of the trends. So medical tourism is you must be already knowing. In India a lot of things are going on, and then for low cost outsourcing of surgery and things like that. But anyway, you have to be physically available there. So then telemedicine, consumer e-health, artificial eyes, human organ forms, then the next immediate thing is what we call digital celebrities. This is a very interesting concept. So when you have a lot of your own avatars, right, in the virtual world, so, and then the pervasive companions around you, so you would start, thinking of, creation of digital celebrities. So you have another life of the digital life. So incidentally, I lead a team in Wipro research team called Digital Life. So digital life, basically, you would want to, build yourself or showcase yourself to be a great celebrity there and things like that. There are a lot of people there. So, and then the other most important thing is this, the cultural change which has happened. If you look at, last 10 years of the advent of mobile, in fact, mobile and emails. So initially, in 93s, early 90s, when we had just access of emails and internet, it was kind of expected, okay, I will reply to the mail in 1 day's time, right? So today expectation is when I send an email, I should get back the reply in 5 minutes if you're in the same time zone. Because anyway, email is available in your mobile. If you're not accessing your laptop or desktop, so you have your email accessed, and then mobile also for that matter. So if you're not taking the call, you return the call immediately. So that is a culture of immediacy. So the problem that it's creating is restlessness. And because of the restlessness, you get the rage. I need it now. I need it now. So these are the behavioral changes that have happened because of the embracing technology. So the next one is because of this ill effects. The other thing which is going to happen is in males reduce in sperm count. So where the fertility is lost. So the most important thing is I think I missed that anyway. So the children will be planned. Reproduction of the children will be planned by the machines. Then rapid urbanization is another way where women start behaving like a man, and men start behaving like a woman. So all babies will be implanted with GPS and ID chips. So this is because they don't have time to take care of their kids. So they would embed that itself with the kids so that it can be tracked wherever they are from their mobile phones. So next one is again because of the tension, anxiety, rage. So all kinds of metabolic diseases will come. So what is needed then? You need a nano pill, a pill which monitors your disorder, and then it will start releasing the medicine inside in real time. So these are what is called as like iPhone, you have iPill. Okay? You can see this. So, okay, coming back to technology. So one of the key things that are going to change in the near future in terms of the technology is for the fifth wave of computing. Like I told, communication is one paradigm. The second one, the computing itself. In the computing, what we talked about, the utility computing, that is the cloud. Then the mobile computing, the mobile devices. Then the other one is the communication. The communication is basically the wireless communication. And added to this, I gather a lot of ambience data, or what is called as ambient intelligence, about the environment that comes through sensor networks. So this sensor, one of the sensor is people sensors. So people sensor is it can sense the, it can recognize it. It can recognize a person. It can recognize his or her emotions. Then it can kind of collect the body metrics of the person. So a whole lot of things, that is about a person, or an animal, or a vehicle, or whatever it is, that where we live with. So all these things are going to be put up in a what we call it as a collective intelligence platform. In the previous talk, somebody was talking about the Wikipedia. So it's like collective intelligence of the whole mankind. So this sensor is going to send all this to a collective intelligence platform where a lot of machine learning algorithms are going to interpret this stuff and try to bring out an efficient representation for the profile or the context of the person who is using that. So sensory experiences, then what you call as depth of distance. So you don't have to worry where you are. Wherever you are connected, and you can do whatever that you can do just in front of your own system or your own work and home kind of place. Then rapid personalization. Everybody wants made to order my own car. I don't want a standard model. I want my own car to be designed. So how is that going to happen? So and then the other one is what you call it as the basic forms of artificial intelligence, which is already there. Because the new thing which is going to come up the next 1 or 2 years down the line is called as artificial general. So it is more like building a common sense of the whole universe. So there are projects which you might be interested. It's called as Cognate, and this is for human beings. For robots, it's called as RoboEarth. So these are the two projects which are running at a massive scale, contributed by a lot of people across the world to build intelligence for human beings and robots. So this decade is going to be the defining decade for the robotics. Whatever that is going to happen this decade is going to define for the next 80 years. And this century itself will be a century of robots. And this decade is going to be the birth of social robots, conversational robots, many kinds of robots. So child care robots, aged care robots, robotic insects for crop pollination, robocops in shopping malls. Robot population surpasses human population by 2040. Then bionic Olympics. So robot is basically, it becomes a human augmentation. I will wear a robot myself, like any science fiction movies. So I become a Superman by having an exoskeleton and things like that. So this is about that, and robotic surgery is already there. You must be knowing about Da Vinci. How many people know about Da Vinci robot doing surgery? You can do remote surgery using that. And of course, driverless lorries, which is already there in a controlled condition. Minefields, self-driving cars, then self-repairing roads, very interesting one, which we need badly, I think, Indian roads, right? And affective computing. So these are very interesting. How many of you know about affective computing? So affective computing is basically the one which will recognize our emotions. So gesture-based computing. The machine that can judge emotional state of users, device reprogramming themselves in light of experience. These are the things which are going to come in next couple of years, not very far. Fully immersive gaming. And this has some social implications because the computer graphics is going to get to a level where it becomes completely realistic. You can't differentiate between a human being and a graphical character. It's so real. Like a lot of fraud, lot of social issues are going to be, social challenges are going to happen because of this. 3D conferences, real-time car insurance. This is very interesting stuff. In fact, I've been working with a couple of cases with insurance companies like Aviva and all what we're talking about, real-time insurance. So the car knows the driver's behavior. Then the car itself will intimate to the insurance company stating that my insurance has to be this much. This driver is a lousy driver. I don't know when I'll make an accident. He'll make an accident to me. So it's better to have a higher insurance. So it will give the analytics to the insurance company. So these are the things which are going to come in. And then fragrance cartridges in mobile phones. Okay. So digital mirrors, it's already there. Then of course, the quantum computing and the DNA computing. I want to end my note with this is the sixth wave of computing which is going to come. So I spoke about invisible computing. This is going to be the edge of invisible computing. So DNA and quantum computing is going to I would say computing requirement of the world is going to go multifold in coming years because of convergence of multiple technologies, multiple things like sensor network, communication network, whole lot of systems, the data, that big data that we are gathering and analyzing that. You need huge computing power, which cannot be put up in, otherwise lock away the whole world. So that is where I get into DNA and or human computing and quantum computing. So thank you very much.